one of the concerns I have is the other people have put out parameters of what they think what would be needed to open schools safely. And a lot of what I've seen depends upon the state. One of our speakers mentioned it, a decrease in the positive rate to 5%. Right now it's about 12.5% according to the Department of Health website today. Another is having a test turnaround time that is much faster than it currently is, because we do have a huge backlog. So a lot of it is on the state to do their part so that we can test, contact trace, and quarantine people to bring the spread of the virus down. The other part is on us to have a mitigation plan and plans in place that can help keep students safe. I spent a lot of time looking at the data over the weekend, and I think it may take quite some time for the state to bring, or the county, to bring down the spread in our area in a way that I would feel safe about. And I'm open to looking at the governor's metrics, but as a board member, I want to really understand those. And if I don't feel like they're sufficient, I want us to be able, as a board, to add additional items that might make people feel like we're doing our due diligence and being very safe about reopening.
I can understand that. I want us to be safe, but then we would be straying from the data and the experts, which we've been charged to do several times. So I just want to keep that in mind as well.
Well, I'm not saying we should estrange ourselves from experts.
You're saying we should then make it more stringent according to our opinions compared to what they've said. So I think we should let's at least start with the metrics, see what they are when they come, because that is, as was mentioned by many people tonight, which I agree with. And we've had sent in many emails, and I do want to actually, sorry to interrupt real quick, but I do want to thank all the staff, the parents, community members who are here tonight, who spoke tonight, who emailed us, who are participating online, and who have great investment in this and care about this. I appreciate it. So anyways, we have heard from many that please use the metrics, please use the CDC, please use the AAP, please use those guidelines to guide our decisions. So I say let's use those. Let's use those.
Well, I would want to look carefully and ensure that those metrics meet my expectations. I did spend a lot of time looking at the data, and one of the things I looked at is that when we closed schools on March 13th, we had 12 cases. Today we have about 1,800 cases, so one of those metrics that I would like to see, and I'm just saying I don't know what the governor's going to put out, but I wouldn't feel comfortable until the number of cases comes way down per day. More perhaps what they were in April, about 200 cases a day. Somewhere along that line, because a lot of people tonight spoke about other countries that have opened their schools again. Well, those other countries have 50 cases in the entire country, and we are having 50,000 cases in our country per day. So we have a lot of work to do both in Arizona and in other parts of the country to bring down the spread of the virus to a point where it would be safe to open schools.